Opponent? Yeah, there we go. GG, opponent, GG. Greetings, everyone. I am glad to be here, and I am glad that you are here. Today's jank is in Historic Brawl. Oh, my word, folks. I love this format. I do love the shenanigans that can take place here in the same way that I love Historic, but there's the field seems really wide open and stuff. So today's jank involves Huatli Radiant Champion. This may be a card that a lot of you have not seen recently. 4 mana, 3 loyalty, +1. So no matter what happens, it goes up to 4. But put a loyalty counter on Huatli Radiant Champion for each creature you control. So goes up to 4. If you have 4 other creatures, she's on 8 with 1+. Yeah, that's right. She ultimates on 8. You get an emblem with whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Yeah. So needless to say, I like drawing cards. We're going to be playing some Huatli Radiant Champion. What does that mean? Well, in this case, that means tokens. Some of the regular expected crowd is here. Legion's Landings, some Dawn of Hope, some Raise the Alarm, Sapperling Migration, Finale of Glory, Omen of the Sun. You know, you've seen a lot of these token producers before. History of Benalia. Imperia's perfect because she can make a token every single turn if we get her down early. Skeet Swarm creates tokens. Even if we don't have 6 lands, it accomplishes the goal of the deck, right? And can be a must-remove threat, right? March of the Multitudes, just making a million, things. SRAM's Expertise. Of course, we do have the Anointed Procession to double up all of our tokens. We also have the Felidar Retreat to put 1/1 counters on all of our tokens. But on top of all that, we have some anthems. So yes, I guess I kind of got ahead of myself. Felidar Retreat puts counters on everything. But Mirari's Way gives all our creatures 1/1, as well as doubling our mana. Trostani gives all of our creatures 1/1. Glorious Anthem gives all of our creatures 1/1. The Radiant Destiny, we have to choose a creature type to give +1/+1. So typically we're going to be putting it on soldiers for the most part, because we get X soldiers here, X soldiers here, but we also create... I could have swore that was a vampire soldier, but yeah, these are soldiers for sure, yeah. So oftentimes that's what it's going to be, but basically we're just going to choose whichever one we have the most of at any given time, It's not a big deal. It's just the Vigilance can really help defend our Planeswalkers, so we kind of want some of that. It's possible that's kind of a weak link, but we'll see how it plays. Basri's Solidarity also puts 1/1 counters on everything. So the other really interesting thing here, folks, is we have these two, Reese the Redeemed and Olivia Pashiri, in our early game, which we're really kind of excited about. Both of them generate turn-over-turn value by creating 1/1s on their own. But they both also have a large activated ability. Reese the Redeemed doubles all of the tokens we control for 6 mana. That is crazy. If we've only got 3 or 4 tokens even, pay 6 mana, don't spend a card, just get 3 or 4 more tokens. That's really good. This deck can go off though, where we just have a bunch of mana and then we March the Multitudes or Finale of Glory and have 6 or 8 creatures, and then pay 6 mana and have 12 or 16 creatures, like just at the end of the opponent's turn and on board, but they may or may not be used to seeing Reese Redeemed. Very, very powerful. But in that same way, Obia, also very strong. Only 5 mana for the ultimate activation. And it creates a very large creature where it's an XX colorless artifact creature token where X is the number of creatures you control. So instead of making a lot of, or doubling all your creatures, you just make one really big one. But it is notably colorless. So Ugin doesn't get them with the Sweeper, which can sometimes be relevant. It also is, please forgive me. It is an artifact, so it does buff the Karn structs and things that are also here. Very, very strong. So I'm really looking forward to being able to play it. I'm anxious to see how it'll do, but won't you come and join me? And yeah, I think we're gonna keep this. It's a little sketchy, but I think it's okay. All right, Kabir Plateau, gonna come on down. Oh boy. Interesting. These two little legendary creatures here, very similar in nature. This one creates a 1/1 for 3. This one creates a 1/1 for free. Or for 3. Please forgive me. But this pays 6, and you basically copy, or you make a copy of each creature or each token you control. Darn it, good lord. I am having a hard time speaking, folks. Jeez. But then this one lets you make a really big creature, where X is the number of creatures you control. Yeah, let's just get down Growing Rites of Itlimoc. All right, we whiff. Wow, 4 straight lands. Heavens. Good grief. We wouldn't mind getting to Primeval Bounty here. This is a very powerful magic card, but man, I seriously doubt we wanted to draw 4 straight lands. So this whiffing, not good news, but the news also could have been worse, folks. We could have had to draw all those cards. Oh, my word. Soren coming on down, gonna do annoying things, sure. Punches us squarely in the face. Hey, this is not bad. Make us a dude. And then, no, we're gonna pass, end the turn, and ladies and gentlemen, Growing Rites of Itlimoc flips. Yes, please. Oh, Blood Artist, that's not great. Hidden Stockpile, oh boy, that's a great card, folks. I really love this card. Sure. All right, let's make an Elf Warrior. And pass the turn. Oh, interesting. Well, everything here is interesting. No question about it. Yeah. Let's just start on Huatli Radiant Champion. And then go with Karn Scion of Urza. And go up with Karn. See what our opponent gives us here. Karn normally just means you get to hit your land drop every turn, so I would be surprised if this situation were much different. Yeah. As expected. We make a dude. So then we're gonna plus putting a whole mess of counters on Huatli. She is ready for ultimate next turn. If the opponent allows it to stay, of course. And of course, if our opponent doesn't sweep the board, which is also very possible, right? Entirely possible. Our opponent could have a board sweeper. All right. Falkenrath Noble is annoying. It is a flyer. All right, yep. Opponent going to ping our Huatli. And opponent going to sacrifice a creature. Do a bit of draining. Sure. We lose some life. We lose some life. They gain some life. They gain some life. We lose some life. They gain some life. They're going to get a creature and do a little bit of scrying. They go top with the scry. That can't be good news. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. Mega Dude, our turn. Oh my word. Well, folks, I don't know, but I think that is really good. So let's just make some tokens, draw some cards. Hey, there we go. Then, folks, I think right now it's just correct to wait 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I think we wait for now. No attacks. Yeah. Opponent goes with Teysa. This is scary. Our opponent's doing not very nice things over there. Yeah. The general comes back, gives indestructible to Teysa Karlov. Going to sacrifice the creature, do a whole mess of death triggers. Yeah. Resolve it all. Yep. Yep. And going to pass. Going to attack Huatli. Yeah. Huatli dies. Take to command zone. Yeah. All right. So we can, yes, activate this first. Draw, yeah, I mean, we can draw some cards. This is good. Yeah. But then we are going to also double up all of the creatures that are tokens. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can draw some cards. How many cards do we have left? 36. Yeah, I mean, we can draw a few more. I happen to like drawing cards. All right. I think this is enough for now. Well, what the heck? Let's draw a couple more. Like I say, I happen to like drawing cards. All right, so before we do anything else, we're going to add mana, 24 of it. Yep. Do a little bit of Scoot Swarming. Oh, decline. Well, what the heck, we'll draw. All right. Yep. 27. All right. Yeah, what the heck. Folks, I guarantee this is a mistake, right? But, you know... I like drawing cards, you know? So let's go with Mirari's Wake next. So we're doing a whole bunch of mana-y things. Yeah. But then we're going to Ugin. And cast out. Opponent going to sacrifice to hidden stockpile. Sure. Not a surprise. Going to do a whole bunch of triggers again. Yep. Resolve all. Down to 8. So let's Omen of the Sun first. Gain back a little more life. We don't want to mess with any of that right now. And then we're going to Ajani. No, darn it. Ajani Unyielding. Going to exile one of our own 13/13s. Just to make sure we don't die. Then... yeah, it's not Bob. It's like, man, I don't want to watch all the rest of this nonsense. I don't blame you, it's not Bob. You are not gonna win here. I don't think. For the record, we were gonna do some more Lord stuff, like Glorious Anthem. Potentially Trostani as well. I do believe we're gonna do Trostani as well, and just make sure to have so much lethal stuff. I don't really want to do the math, but I'm pretty sure we're already there, but just wanted to make double sure. So, you know. Either way, good game. It's not Bob. Good game. Here we are, and this hand is a little awkward. 4-landers often are, but we're going to hang on to it, I think. The idea that we have the Sapling Migration, the Basri Solidarity, the fact that we'll draw into more things, almost certainly, means that this is probably fine. Yeah, Legion's Landing, come on down. Next turn, Sapling Migration, going to do its thing as well. Arcane Signet, sure. We would like to flip the Legion's Landing, if at all possible. But, we'll see what our opponent does. They could have bounce spells or something like that, right? Return target creature you control and each aura attached to it to its owner's hand. Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like our opponent is going to allow this to happen. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get in, flip the Legion's Landing. Yeah. Deal the damage. We're actually going to bolt ourselves here. And get down a Huatli. And just go up immediately. Because we're now one tick away from ultimate. I think that's worth it. We could have dealt a little more damage here. But considering our opponent's already on 5 mana and going to be doing silly things, presumably. Yeah, with the Portal of Sanctuary returning Uro, I do think we need to get our engine, our draw engine going as well, which, you know, certainly involves Huatli doing Huatli-y things, right? Yeah, let's just pop this feller down. Yeah, I think the damage is better. So let's get in. Opponent takes some damage. We go up again. Huatli on 11 loyalty counters now. All right, Kurimura. Fully online now. Absolutely doing silly, silly things, I'm sure. One of the wonderful things about Historic is you get to do silly things, but your opponent also gets to do silly things, you know, and heavens. Our opponent is getting there with Field of the Dead, I think. All right, Portal. Going to be doing its thing. Sure. Looks like Uro is going to be making another appearance? No, Banning of the Titans. All right. Does this exile our stuff? Yeah, exiles a couple things. We don't care about our bin at all. But, all right. Yep. We're going to do this thing. And believe it or not, folks, whoop, we're just going to Omen of the Sun, draw a couple of cards. Not Tendershoot Dryad here, right? We're intending to Growing Rites of Itlimoc. Yeah. Because having Cradle of Gaia down, or a strictly better Cradle of Gaia, as it happens, turns out is a good thing. That's a powerful effect to have on your side of the table. Yeah. Terramorphic Expanse, doing terramorphic-y things. Binding of Titans. Gonna exile a little bit of our stuff. No creatures, so no life is gained. Fugen, the Spirit Dragon. Darn it. Yeah. That's really annoying. Take the action. Sure. Yeah, folks, that is annoying. So I guess let's Ugin. Go up. Yep, draw a card. Interesting. Believe it or not, we're just going to do this, I think. Because we get to draw the card anyway, and our opponent will be... Oh, okay, there we go. Will be tempted to just... exile all of the things instead of just shooting one of them. Because this is the higher value threat, but this is the one that's going to be damaging Ugin. So we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if... Okay. No, just going to do the damaging. Okay. Yeah, this is fine with us. We're actually kind of thrilled about that, actually. Uro, Titan Nature's Wrath, doing Uro-y things. Yeah. Blast Zone coming on down. Sure. Opponent. Looking through the bin. Uro coming on back. Sure. Yeah, these things are perfectly fine. Can we do enough? Or do we have to kind of game it a little bit? Let's draw a card. Well, no. Let's do this first, I guess. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Because then we can Nissa. Make a 5/5. And then attack. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Ugin back, but that's why we're so prepared for it here, right? Trying our best to make sure that our opponent can't do, can't execute their game plan, so to speak, right? All right. Let's just pass. Tell me it's not Itlimoc. 5. They could do it. It's only a 1-of, though, you know? They've already got their 1-of Ugin. Alright. Uro coming back. At least that means it won't be Itlimoc this turn. Alright. Here come the zombies. That is annoying, but certainly we can handle zombies right now, right? That part we're not concerned about. All right, yes, let's draw cards. All right. Yeah. All right, wait. Let's do this. And then cast a Tendershoot Dryad, I guess. Draw a card. Get ourselves the City's Blessing. Draw ourselves another card. Probably should have drawn that card first. Oh boy, that's a good one. You know what? Yeah. Let's just do that right now. And just get in. You know? We'll hold back Ovia. They have enough mana, they could have flash threats, right? And there's no reason to risk that. Getting Mirari's Wake, though, that would be nice. Once in future. Come on, man. Yep. All right. Kurimura. Getting a Field of Dead token. Thinking it over. Planning on discontinuitying us. Doesn't discontinuity us? Interesting. Yeah. Interesting indeed. Alright, well, let's draw the cards of the Johnny first. Felidar Retreat. Alright. You gonna discontinuity yet? No. Still no. Raise the alarm. Alright, that's a good one. Alright, well, I guess we're going to fall for it. I'm not quite sure what our opponent's doing over there, but like I say, I think we're falling for it. Growth Spiral. Draw a card. Put a land into play. Make a Field of the Dead token. Sure. Commence the end game. Okay. Make a 5/5. Sure. Man, I'm struggling to see how this is better than just Uginin, you know? Yeah, let's end the turn, I guess. Discard the Dawn of Hope. The, Imperious Perfect. And I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Omniscience. Aha. That makes more sense. Okay. All right. Sure. Opponent looking things over, thinking about it. Going to go ahead and do the exile thing. X equals 6. Okay, so we're gonna float some mana. Make a construct. That's a 7/7. Then do okay. That's fine. All right, make yourself a token. Sure. Then we're going to cast out Omniscience. Opponent going to discontinuity here. Sure. Thinking about it. Okay, let's it go. All right, Kabira takedown. Going after Ugin. All right, Ugin dies. How about raise the alarm? All right. Yeah, take that action. Take that action. All right, we're on 22 cards left, folks. We need to be careful a little bit. Ugin. Then, Mirari's Wake? Let's just do a Scryland, I guess. Yes. Okay, that is exactly the kind of thing we want. Then in that case, you know what? Since we've got that coming up, let's just Radiant Destiny on... These are construct soldiers. Spirit? Alright, fine. Spirit's fine. And pass. Opponent going to get their chump on. We deal a nice chunk to face. And pass. Opponent probably going to be putting some counters on Blast Zone. In fact, they are. Going up to 3 counters. Gonna make Field of the Dead token. Alright. Let's Ugin. Yeah, I think we're gonna draw another card. Alright. Combat. Opponent trying to do some quick math. Puts another counter onto the... Alright. Yeah. This is fine. Yeah. They're going to pop the Blast Zone, get back Omniscience, try and do some stupid things. How stupid can your things get? That's the question. All right. All right. Gonna draw another card. Entire graveyard gone. Yeah. Yeah, gonna make another Field of the Dead token. This isn't... so far, this has not been scary. It could just be that they're... Yeah, I mean, that's definitely not scary. Alright, filling their graveyard is annoying, but like... I mean, unless they name... I don't know. Unless they get, like, Itlimoc or something. Flood of Tears. Okay, they did mill over an Itlimoc. That's scary. But notably didn't get the Itlimoc. Alright. So we're not going to be greedy. We're going to only get like 25 here so that we can pay for soft counters. I guess 20. We will be declining all of these draws. All right. Yes. I mean, not all of them. I guess we can draw a couple of cards. Wouldn't hurt to have a little backup plan here. All right. All right. Opponent? Yeah, there we go. GG, opponent, GG. Holy cow, folks. That was a marathon, but definitely a sweet game. Sweet game to be sure. All right, folks, we're back. And oh my goodness, it fulfilled all of my wildest expectations. And boy, oh boy, did I love it. I apologize for only getting to play 2 games with it. I really wanted to play more. But darn it, I try and keep these videos around 30 minutes. And holy crud, we're just blowing past that mark already. And I haven't even gotten a chance to talk about how the deck did. So yeah, we won both games we played. And man, oh man, when it takes a bit to get going. I could see this struggling a little bit against some really, really aggressive decks. But when you ultimate Huatli, oh my word, just the number of cards you draw is just unreasonable. Yeah, it's almost difficult to keep track of. I regularly kept thinking to myself, oh shoot, I gotta be careful or I'm just gonna accidentally draw myself out. Very, very strong. Not surprising. This is why we built the deck. We want to ultimate Huatli. We want to draw a million cards. We want to do crazy things. We did all of those things. And boy, oh boy, did we have a great time. So I appreciate you all being along for the journey. I'm going to keep the wrap up really short because darn it, this video is already really long. But definitely let me know down in the comments below how you felt the deck did and what cards you might change out, what cards, you know, you feel like underperformed, you know, what cards that it's a singleton format. So you don't get 4 of this, 4 of this, 4 of this, 4 of this. But that means there's a whole lot of other options that maybe I might have missed out on. And I just love to hear how you feel about that. And let me know down in the comments below how you might make it better. Because I'm going to be playing this on stream tonight. And I would love to play an even better version of my already favorite, you know, archetype, Selesnya tokens, darn it. That would be wonderful indeed. So that said, thanks for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you all next time.